Hi, welcome. This is Matt Busher. We're here at 2014 PLA. This particular unit we have here is 30 inches wide, 60 inches tall. It is our combination machine. It has iPads and iPads and Dell Latitudes. Now, you can do iPad minis, you can do Google Nexus 7s, you can do Apples, you can do MacBooks, MacBook Pros, MacBook Airs, you can do HPs, Lenovo's. We support all the major brands and pretty much most of the enterprise model laptops, and we can build around any other laptop that you bring to us. All right, here we have a combination machine. This is iPads minis and Google Nexus 7s. Now, on the iPad minis, we use Apple Configurator to control those and to refresh those. That's done completely automatic when the user puts back in the system. You can set the iPad up exactly the way you want it, add in your profiles, you can even add in paid apps, and then the users, the patrons or students, when they get the iPad mini, they even have a choice, if you want, in the configurator to allow them to install apps. But when you put it back in, it'll automatically be refreshed to the exact state that you put it in the beginning. Let's take a look how this works. So you choose iPad. We're going to choose iPad mini. We're going to check out. We're going to agree to the terms. We're going to swipe a barcode, enter a PIN, and we'll contact the ILS or Active Directory here, or both. Hit submit. Out pops the iPad. It's in a nice little case here. It's an iPad mini. It's very standard, very sturdy. You've got a little spot here so you can plug in your headphone jacks. You have access to all the buttons on and off. And if you drop it, it's okay. Pick it back up. You can even drop it again. Oh my God, users aren't going to do that. But that's why we have this nice sturdy case. Okay? When you're finished, all you simply do is place it back into the kiosk, any empty bay. Lock it back in its place. The kiosk then checks it back in. It starts the refresh process, which usually takes about 5 minutes, and it's all done. And there you go. The patron will be sent an email at the time of rental or at the time of return, or both, if you like. That's all up to you. A couple of new features that we introduced in the last couple of months. One of them is what we call our patented event capture, and that means that the camera on the kiosk actually is taking pictures before and after the rental. Anytime the laptop is ejected or a device is ejected, the camera takes a series of those shots before and after the ejection, and that's all configurable by you. If you want 20 seconds worth of shots before and 20 seconds after, that's all configurable. If you want to hold it for 6 months, if you want to hold it for 12 months, those are put into what we call an event record. And you can always go back and look at those to see if you have any problems with the user or patron or student. You can always go back and check that out and look to see who actually rented the device. Another new feature that we introduced in the last 6 months is our multi-language feature. Now, we like to give a shout out to San Francisco for helping us test and develop this feature. They were instrumental in giving us their feedback to make this work exactly correct. And what you see here is this supports 3 different languages. So we always support English, of course, and then you can pick your 2 different languages that you want to support. This particular one supports Spanish and Chinese. So let's talk about another feature that we have. When a user checks out a device, they agree to terms, they go through, rent it, they get it, and when they look at it, they try to boot it up. It doesn't boot up or something happens. It just doesn't work. Maybe they can't get online. They bring it right back. Now, obviously, the one thing you don't want to do is to have staff interaction. In this particular case, I, as the user now, because I returned it so quickly, have what we call our patented application. It's called Quick Return. And basically, you can control, you put in any text that you want in here, and the user can have that. So in this particular one, we have will not start, unable to log in. But maybe you have can't get online, or can't use Active Directory or something to that effect, any one of these buttons, you place in the text you want, and then you place in whether you want it to just notify you as an administrator or whether you want to block it automatically so that the next user does not get that same problem. And then you can have a chance to come down, pick up the device, and check it out yourself. So I just did that, and now you can see here's one of them, and now you have a wrench on the screen from the bottom, and that will tell you that this device is now inactive. Now the administrator can come down or eject the device remotely and have somebody take a look at it and verify whether or not that device is in good shape or whether it needs to be returned for service. This particular machine has a customizable interface. Everything you see in here is customizable, not by us, but by you, the administrator. All you have to do is simply log into your admin terminal and retype in the text on the top, and out pops the regular text that you might see. Hi, Matt Busher here at PLA 2014. Want to get a special shout out to the folks who stopped by and saw us during our show. Cleveland, thanks for stopping by. Milwaukee, we appreciate you stopping by. Clearview, thanks for talking about us. We really appreciate it. In Greensboro, welcome to the family, and thanks for stopping by and being a great partner. Look forward to seeing you at ALA in June in Las Vegas.